Ah,
Wait. No, that's not right. I did something wrong mentally. How's that shorter? That's not shorter, that's longer. Give me a second. Oh, we only have 2 more games to cast. There we go. So, basically, for the round of 4, we're supposed to cast 2 different series, and one of the series is missing. So we're just gonna split this series up into this week and next week. And
so one game tonight, then one next week, or?
No. We're doing 2 games tonight, and then 2 games tomorrow.
Understood.
Wait. No. I'm sorry. We're doing one more game tonight. The other 3 tomorrow, and then 3 games next week. Yeah.
Understood.
So this is our last game of the night.
Understood.
Anyways. Math is a funny thing.
Indeed. It's probably the only subject you will learn in school that is completely necessary for societal function.
Unless you're a Metaversian.
That is completely necessary. I'm not saying for everyone to know, just
Oh!
for society.
Well, I mean... They say you use it for tips, but we have apps for that now.
Well, I'm not saying like average people. I'm saying like the designers and maintainers of society.
Okay.
We'd have no technology, science, banking, accounting, anything if it wasn't for math.
Ah, I follow now. Detectors like ravens, observers, and overseers can spot the difference between Protoss hallucinations and real units. Get yourself a detector, so that you know when the Phoenix comes over your base, it's a hallucination.
Or if you're super devious, you'll send a bunch of hallucinations to make them think that you're trying to fake it, to trick them into you're going Phoenix, so they prepare for something else and to build that is weak against Phoenix when you're really going Phoenix at home and then attack them and win.
So, like, mind game.
Basically, attack them, make you think you're bluffing on that, and then they defend for something else, then realize your bluff was just, was actually not a bluff, and defeat them.
I think I saw someone do that. But it wasn't with Phoenixes. They hallucinated an Oracle. I want to say it was Hero. I think Liquid Hero hallucinated a Phoenix. Or was it CJ Antis? They play very differently. I think it was Hero. It's much more Hero style. Anyways. Much more Hero style. Wow, Caleb. Much more Liquid Hero style.
Yeah, wow. Can Sentry hallucinate a Sentry?
I do not know. I imagine so.
Okay, anyways, alright, spotting in the top right, stealing Xanador's colors, the teal Protoss Zest.
Sounds similar.
Yes.
Anyways, spawning in the bottom right, it is the orange Zerg, Sue. I think something fell. I'll be right back. I was correct.
What took the fruit?
Huh?
What took the fruit?
That's what I thought you said. I was like, you did not just say that.
I did. What took the fruit?
An In-N-Out burger fortunately it was still in the bag, so.
Oh, okay.
Ooh! Zest is playing like Xenador.
Zest.
It's a Teal probe! What did you expect to happen?
I don't even know why I expect anything anymore.
Anyways, if you're wondering why he's doing this with his probe, and like, pretending to mine and then not actually mining, it's forcing drones to go elsewhere, and Sue is actually keeping his drones where they are, so he's like micro countering, which is really comical. Anyways, now that he actually has picked up a, he's gonna. I like Zest. This is good. Maybe that's why, like, I use so many Zest builds. I think 2 of my 5 most common builds are probably Zest inspired. So. So it's going to be a Nexus into Forge for Zest. That will basically keep him safe against any early aggression, barring a massive roach attack, I suppose. So, like, I suppose a 9 roach rush would be very dangerous, but he can scout for that, of course. These 2 wings are going to shoo the probe away. And it will have to go home. And with 1 shot from the photon cannon, the wings will go away. I'm going to stay right outside the front door, so that the probe does not leave. And, basically, this is a kind of really important map control that, I notice a lot of Zerg at the lower levels don't do very well. Basically, what he's done here is he's said to himself, okay, you have 1 probe out on the map. This 1 probe is scouting me. I'm going to have my 2 lings follow your probe back home, but I'm going to be careful not to lose these first 2 lings. They're going to stay outside your front door, so that if you have another probe that tries to leave, I will know. Basically, this saves him all the trouble of scouting all the possible pylon locations. There aren't any. I mean, unless Zest goes for a warp prism, picks up a probe, and drops the probe outside at a different location, which it would take a robo first, never mind the 200 minerals and all that time. It's just not going to happen. And if he were going to go for a warp prism, he probably wouldn't care about having a warp in pylon anyways. Now, I say probably because I've seen someone actually do that. And basically, what they did is they were faking a warp prism sentry drop, where you force field off the ramp, and basically he let it get scouted, and then he went for an immortal all-in. So the sentry drop was a bluff, and the pylon was down because it came out of the warp prism at a different location earlier. So, I mean, it's not like Zest is out of options, but this saves you a lot of time looking for stuff. And it's so simple. And, I mean, he can use his other 2 lings, so he keeps 2 lings at the front, and he can use, since he should have at least 4 lings for his map control, and he can use his other 2 lings to go look for proxy pylons, and he's good to go. So it's not like he's limiting himself any. Anyway, Sue is going to scout the natural of Zest and see, okay, you have this pretty decently saturated. Which aren't going to tell him much more. He has some other overlord going into main, so that's probably going to be more helpful to him. His Lin will poke. So, Sue now knows, okay, Stargate. And, pretty much nothing else. It is only 6 minutes into the game, so, I mean, tech is down, and that's pretty much all that should be down. These gateways are correctly timed, so, yeah. I'll be right back. So this brings him up to 4 gateways, plus the Stargate, of course, and he's decided to open Phoenix. These Phoenixes will clear Overlords, thus returning map control to Zest, and it looks like Zest wants to take his 3rd now. So, I mean, I'm not sure if he needed his 4th gateway, but he didn't really know that. Because he didn't have any map control until now. Well, what is he doing? He's getting his Colossus done. What is that? Oh, that's the Colossus Den that I looked at earlier. Right. Is he just gonna go for an attack? I mean, I guess he still has, like, 4 minutes before he has to make up his mind. I mean, I guess technically if he wants to go for an attack